Okay, so I'm recording our first plant for identification. It's a cherry. The wind's blowing a little bit, so I'm gonna try to hold the branch steady and talk to you about it. As you can see, there are many blossoms on this cherry tree. And the blossoms on a cherry will vary in size, but will be from about half an inch to an inch and a half in diameter. And the petals will be in multiples of 5, and so will the reproductive structures, if you can look into the middle of one. So next I'm going to pull off a leaf and show you what that looks like. Okay, so the basic leaf shape is oval, and then you can see a point at the tip. And then if you look closely around the margins of the leaf, you see teeth. So weak teeth or weak serration and an oval-shaped leaf with a tip are characteristics of cherry, along with the blossoms. And then the last thing I want to show you is on the twig. So if you look at a twig, the twig color will vary from grayish to reddish brownish in color. And you will see that there are a lot of what look like dots. Hold on for the wind to stop. The dots on the cherry, or on any tree, if you can see them, are called lenticels. Lenticels are for gas exchange, and in cherries, for some reason, they're especially prominent. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about cherry is if you take your thumb and you scratch like this on the bark of a cherry and scratch its bark off or crack it and give it a sniff, see there where I broke it? Yeah, or if you crush up a leaf and sniff it, you will smell a bitter smell. And that's the smell a cherry produces. And it's actually related to a toxin called cyanide. So if you have horses and they eat cherries, it can make them very sick. The wind would ever stop here. I can show you the lenticels again. Here's a branch right here. And the lenticels are kind of orangey looking on this twig. So anyway, prominent lenticels for a cherry tree, the basic oval leaf shape that we talked about with weak serration or weak teeth, the beautiful blossoms, and I didn't mention it earlier, but this plant is alternate. So if I look at the branch tips over here, hopefully you can see they're coming off alternate, not opposites. Which is a characteristic of a cherry. Another thing about a cherry is it's always a small tree. We call it an understory tree, so it's never going to grow and be really tall. And this particular one, the genus for cherry is Prunus, Prunus. This particular one is Prunus japonica. It's a Japanese cherry. And I'll show you another clip of Prunus serotina, which is wild cherry, which you'd be more likely to see if you were hiking or something. But anyway, here is a cherry tree, and it's beautiful. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can get the full effect. All right, Prunus or cherry.